Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? High fives, handshakes, fist bumps, hugs,
What's up?
and
much love.
head buns to all your frat buddies. How you doing? It is Stable Shady in the building.
What's good, my people? This is Twigs Rivera. I'm hoping all is well. Much love, and I hope you're surviving this very rough weather out there.
Very rough. I had snow all the way up to my dingle, and I will tell you what that is in a later date.
That's a shivel in your pinkle.
But right now, we're gonna be talking real crazy with technology. Like, technology really has been making some strong advances over the years, and some of them aren't as great as others, or maybe they're not as great looking, but some things are actually useful.
Nah, man, it seems like a lot of people are having a lot of fun these days. Some of the inventions seem like they're just coming up out of pure, straight boredom. And I always appreciate anything that you do creativity-wise to keep yourself occupied. And if any of you guys got anything like that, put it out there, man. You know?
Very true, very true. So make sure you give that thumbs up. Up to you. Give that thumbs up, like and subscribe. Not telling you what to do, but up to you, dog. But we're gonna get right into it and see some technology. Let's see how this works. What is that? Okay, so it's an easier way to grab your chicken, so you don't mess up your fingers.
What is happening there?
You're grabbing your chicken so you don't mess up your fingers. Like it can work for ribs as well. If anything greasy or drippy or
it looks like clothes hangers and they took the coil out.
you know actually what they look like? They look like the paper clip, the remover. the staple remover. That's what it looks like. He's like,
without the coil.
Yeah, it's taking the staple out.
Yeah, I mean, you can use a napkin, or you can use that. I'm just saying, like,
well, if you got them handy, it's good to use them. But if you don't have them handy, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to buy them. But I don't know.
Fork works too. Two forks or a knife and a fork. Just, pinch it down, tear that shit up.
Yeah, where I come from the hood. we go at our chicken, all your mitts, your mitts just.
Yeah, you want to go in at it,
like, in there, like,
but then that's why, because you know why, there's always napkins and stuff like
groceries. You can always use a napkin. But you going in there like groceries. Yeah. So I don't even have to say anymore.
I guess you could do other things with that.
That's very true. If you want to pinch each other.
Very inappropriate.
But at the end of the day, if you ever go to the pool and your hands are wet, or you're in the shower, but you don't wanna touch it with your wet hands, your phone. I mean, is this contraption you got here, the thing longer.
Wait, what's that for?
That's so you can use your phone without touching it with your wet hands. It's just like in the promotion.
Noah, get the damn boat. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Just
sorry.
Wasn't they doing like video command stuff, like where you could just do simple hand swipes and things like this?
They were getting to that, but this was first, I guess. Like you got to start somewhere. You can't
That's the place to start.
You just can't outrise like a phoenix from the ground, So, hey man, it's an idea. Somebody bought it. I'm pretty sure somebody.
Wasn't it a Slipknot character like that?
The second drummer.
Yeah.
He was the second drummer. Like,
nice.
He was the one with the trash can.
The percussionist. He was a percussionist.
Yeah, he was a percussionist. It's a very noble art. I am a percussionist myself, and it's a very hard job, I'll tell you. But we're gonna just try to keep it light, try our best. But if you're some type of wino, it's like you can get the wine necklace. That'll. Really,
I feel like this is good if like you're playing pool with a beer.
Maybe. I'm still worried that it'll tip over as soon as you go leaning over the table.
No, I think that's the whole thing about it.
That
it's supposed to balance out.
Yeah, it balances out your glass.
Probably for the wine glass, right? Not like I don't know if it works for everything.
I'm not sure if it works for.
It's crazy.
I'm not sure if it works for every cup. But
this is the only one we're like trying to make work. Yeah, I'm just saying.
But I just don't. I just don't think it's practical. Actually.
Okay.
I personally think you would spill it immediately. Even like, all right. Even if you were at, let's say, family barbecue. And,
okay.
You know, you got your wine swinging from your neck. You got a plate in each hand. You know, you're like, you gotta sit down at some point.
So far, I don't see any negatives. It seems like this shit right now. Like, you carry like 2 trays in your hand, and
if you want to go to a family barbecue, make sure you get this on, bitch.
Yo, if you're gonna go to a family barbecue, make sure you invite me. I'm just saying.
Don't
love them.
Don't listen to Twiggy right away. Make sure you think about it. Make sure
I might say no. I might say no.
Make sure you think about it.
I most likely say no.
He don't go to every hood.
I mean, I flake. I'm just saying, it's what I do.
So if you want to stay in the alcoholic category, you got this little thing here.
What's happening here?
Yeah,
wait, I'm not understanding. I'm not sure if I understand.
It's a travel cup holder. Travel cup holder that goes with you anywhere you want to go.
What?
By Bannon. So, I don't know. It's I guess you would have to be an alcoholic.
I keep picturing him in a train for some reason. I don't know. Not like a subway. I'm talking about like a long distance.
Don't.
The scenery in the background.
No.
Like the open fields.
No. All right. So how
Okay.
about the
What's happening?
How about the iPhone bowl where you could scroll and eat the cereal simultaneously?
I'm just saying, teenagers, 13 to 15 would love this.
Definitely.
I can see this working.
They can be on
this
their.
Isn't so bad.
They can be on their Reddits and their.
How many millimeters in do you think that phone goes though? You think it'll topple over?
Well, it has to go in enough to where it's clutching the phone, you know. But maybe if you're like swiping at it, maybe it'll start to jiggle. It's like I don't trust the construction personally, but some people might go for it. Like that's all in your hands.
You know,
the power is yours.
I feel like they're gonna abuse this device. I feel like this device is easily abusable.
There's gonna be some things in those bowls, and I don't think it's gonna be cereal.
There's always that one dude, bro. Really.
Wonder what I can do with this. Yeah, it's all. But at times you have to appreciate that guy. You have to appreciate that guy because if it wasn't for that guy,
I guess you get a story out of it.
You do get a story out of it, but that's probably how Ben Franklin was when he was like, "Oh, let me fuck with this kite and strap to a goddamn key. Let me hold this shit." Like nobody back then thought that was a cool thing to do, but he did it and got the shit electrocuted out of him, and he's like, "Oh, I can use this to power things." Like, how do you get that? Like a near-death experience into let me build some shit to maintain it. It's like that doesn't make sense. That's like you're trying to trap death. But it was electricity, which he did it. He trapped electricity.
Yo, I mean, we were looking at a freaking iPhone stuck in a cereal bowl.
And I know. It went somewhere else. See,
I get it.
That goddamn cereal bowl.
But I guess that was the start of all this crazy shit that we can do now.
But if you like chopsticks.
You know what? Okay. Do you wonder if the technology that for instance the iPhone with the fucking cereal bowl, you think there was other wacky ass technology that came out when those inventions first came out?
Of course.
We gotta see that. I mean, if any of you guys are interested, seriously, like, you know, leave a comment. Let us know if you want to see like a certain period of time, and we'll do some research. Maybe we'll find some material between, let's say, the 1920s, 1930s, or whatever the bubble fuck.
Have to be specific. Yeah. If we're not specific, anything can happen. Like it could be a Jumanji of adventures.
Yeah, I mean, hey, chopsticks. What's happening?
So chopsticks, straws. So you naturally eat with the chopsticks, and then
Oh, that's efficient.
Yeah, the broth. Yeah,
God
that's
damn,
actually
that's
efficient. Yeah, the broth you can suck
I'm
it through
not
the
gonna lie.
chopstick.
I feel so guilty to admit this, but I would love to use that. Yeah, I love like ramen. Ramen is delicious, bro. And you know,
oh my god, like
the straw aspect.
They don't call me Naruto in the neighborhood for nothing. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm getting at? I'm always at the Rocky Ramen Noodle Shop. Let's do it, baby. Representing. Yep,
there it is.
So if you're
saw it coming.
if you're trying to hang your food,
Man.
yeah, I understand.
Hey, those are freaking hair clips.
If you
Butterfly clips.
Oh, my bad. If you're trying to hang your food,
how do you get that to your face?
it's you gotta grab it with the important part of your hand with your strong parts. So you gotta grab it with your strong parts. But if you were really trying to hang your food, or you were just really frustrated about this mouse problem that you had, like, you can really get rid of it with something like that.
I feel like it's so complicated.
It's well, that's just because you're seeing it for the first time. If you were,
I can't get it. Or
it's
even jiggy.
It's a survival mechanism.
Can't do it.
You just gotta be willing to roll with the punches, I guess.
Okay.
Like, live in the mountains and just,
Wait, no, don't insult mountain people. They would not. Yeah, they don't rather eat with their hands.
Oh shit.
I'm not saying several mountain people.
They sure
Some
did.
mountain people we will probably would. Like, I don't know. I never met any.
But not all people, not all fishermen like rope. Everybody likes rope. So
this is for like what, mac and cheese and shit?
Well, this is for the creative eater, I would say. The creative eater, because all it does is it cuts your frankfurter or your hot dog or whatever you want to call it. It cuts it in sections. Mm-hmm. You can do yourself, but it cuts it in sections to where it's still together, but you can stuff those little sections.
I wonder if you could do other things like a carrot or something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's the texture of the hot dog.
What is this one called? Does it say dog dick? I swear I need glasses, people. So I'm going to have to take a really close look at this. I'm very sorry, but I got to figure this shit out. Oh, dog dicer. I told you I need glasses. And I'm like,
so, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
this is Effed Up
Radio
in your ear holes. So you better watch out, because it gets very dangerous after dark. So I hope you're watching this in the daytime.
I think we're past out a lot of time, man.
So if you like a ninja or something, and you just really like tea.
This is like concept art or some shit, right?
Yes, I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree. It's concept. So
I feel like using the fork side of it, like to eat, it seems really comfortable. I can imagine that the spoon side cupping your hand really well. You know what I mean?
I think either way you can get away with both, but in a street brawl, you can open somebody up real quickly. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You can get in there real.
Scoop them up.
What the wall?
Oh, like a Ninja Turtle.
What? Yeah, like them noon chocos. Like, I'm pretty sure I said that awful, but it's just, that joke was as shitty as this next upcoming whatever that is. So if you have enough time to play a short golf game while you're popping a squat, then you have too much time. So try not to waste your time.
Why doesn't he have a smartphone and play golf on that?
Be constructive. Yeah, he could have been playing Temple Run or something.
That's a nice blue button-down shirt.
He got money, is what he's saying.
I'm saying
he got money.
He dressed up like he does, or like he works in like Circuit City.
But you golfing on the toilet,
bro.
On the toilet.
What happens if the ball gets too far away from you? I mean, New York City, you always get to it.
I'm not even trying to
Entertain that.
No, if I got that much time to have a short game, there's
I'm a handball kind of guy.
Yeah, you see, it's more of a preference, you know. Yeah. Like I'm more of an in and out. It's like I don't have enough time to focus that much on the green. So you could take that.
You guys always know that about me.
Yeah, you could take it. I don't. But at the same time, if you have enough time to put a regular game and you're wiping with solid gold papers.
Now, is this a concept? Because it doesn't seem.
You don't think it's actually gold?
I don't think the whole image is real.
That's true. Like it's pretty much, I don't know, I wouldn't call it Photoshops, but it's pretty much
someone's idea, maybe?
A fake gold roll of.
It doesn't even look nice gold. It looks like recycled gold. Like
what you trying to say? You can recycle gold.
I mean, I guess all gold's kind of recycled.
Recycled gold is good.
I guess, but like it doesn't. It looks kind of.
It looks crinkly. I don't like it.
Nah. Too many corners. Too many edges.
Because it's gonna rip your base, bro. If you don't want your base ripped, you just don't do it. So I'm sorry for those who just want to show their wealth and want their base ripped, but this is one of those things. But like I said,
what's up with these flimsy ass utensils?
I'm telling you, somebody wants to have a ninja fight with their utensils, and it's starting to get a little noticeable. You know, like somebody just wants to have an outbreak of a ninja fight with their utensils, or you know,
you gotta swing into your steak. It's just like pick it.
Yo, my buns. You better watch out.
All right.
So it is. That's an interesting fork. I'll probably keep it just for namesake.
What the fuck is it? What the hell is this?
Oh, that is.
You know what this is?
That's Leela's sunglasses from Futurama.
Oh,
somebody actually made Leela's sunglasses. That's hilarious.
Okay, I would have never knew what that was. Okay, I see it now.
You're not a Futurama fan, so
I thought I would. I thought I saw enough episodes.
Chat. School
I didn't see them all. I haven't seen them all.
School them, chat.
Okay,
do it.
I mean, no one's excluded, man.
Do it. Exclude him. Do it.
I guess I'm excluded.
Okay, so.
Okay. So, that's not a bad idea. I fuck with TV dinners. Yeah, I mean,
TV dinner in the car. Understandable.
But imagine going to like a movie in a drive-in.
Yeah. Well, there hasn't been a
drive-in movie.
There hasn't been a drive-in in quite some time, but we're actually trying to bring those back.
No, that's bullshit.
In full effect.
No, not to call you bullshit.
Oh,
but
you just called me bullshit. You saw
that's
that, right?
What you said.
Motherfucker.
Real quick.
Hold on. Yo. No, he didn't. Get him. Get him.
I'm just saying. There's this. I have this subscription in Queens. They do it every so often.
Okay.
They were doing movies on a rooftop where you could drive in to watch them, and they'll do like random movies and stuff like that. So they were kind of doing it, especially during the beginning of the coronavirus thing. I'm all for that.
Random movies on a rooftop, so not in your car.
No, yeah, you have to be in your car. It's a drive-in.
Oh, so
it's a drive-in.
Parking lot.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Exactly, like a parking lot on the roof.
Parking lot, got
right,
you.
Exactly. Yeah, that should have been. I should have used more words.
And now the power is yours.
Whatever. Yo, you could put popcorn on that. You could put a drink. You think you could put a drink on that? It looks like it'll fall right off, right?
Well, no. Well, if you're not moving, it's pretty sturdy. So yeah, if you're not moving, it looks pretty sturdy to me. But if you're one of those people who just have no patience, like you're gonna leave that on, and then you're gonna make a turn, and it's gonna get weird. So make sure you have your camera on. We want a piece of that. So thank you for liking, subscribing, and for those ladies out there with those inventive ideas. I'm very sorry. I have the have the burps.
Yo, that sounds like a Dutch oven and a half. You can't just. Oh, that went too fast.
Wait, yeah, hold on.
No more inappropriate bowls.
I understand.
And flimsy utensils. We are past this. And fucking utensils. Whatever dick.
Oh my god.
Dog dick.
He liked it. He liked it.
I did not.
He liked it.
What's going on? All right.
So this is for the ladies out there that. It's an inventive idea, I guess. It's another way to look at heels. I'm not sure if it's comfortable.
It doesn't look comfortable. It looks sturdy though.
I've never personally wore a heel in my life, but if that's comfortable and you think that's a style for you,
yo, imagine the flat tire you give somebody. You know when you used to step on somebody's heel to make the shoe come off. Yo, that looks like so much fun. Your foot tucks perfectly.
You would
right
be
in there.
forced to, every time you give somebody the flat tire to say,
yo, my date would hate me. I couldn't help myself.
Wherever you're from, if you're from New York, if you're from Brooklyn, if you're from Chicago, you have to say that's where you're from before you give that flat tire. So, this is Chicago! Ah, flat tire.
Yeah.
It's like, my leg!
Yeah, man, that's
just take them out. Like,
what?
More power to you.
What if you're trying to like dance and do the moonwalk into some chords?
If you do a back,
bust your ass.
You do a back roundhouse with that, somebody's in trouble.
Okay, there's some benefits.
Somebody's in trouble.
There's some pros and cons. There's some pros and cons.
Yeah, so like, it's just up to you. Whatever you're willing to do.
Okay.
So I'm with you, girl. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing.
The only Dutch oven.
So the only Dutch oven.
Oh my god! Oh no!
But your butt's not in it. Like,
what's in it?
It's a computer. It's
what? How you can see through that? Is it like lenses?
It's what they call it. It's like a secret box for you and your computer. So only you can see out of this narrow sweater like view of your computer. And you know nobody distracts you, nobody gets in your way.
Yo, it looks like your arms get cold if
you can't hear you. You can totally ignore your kids. You don't have to care about your relationships. You can just.
That does look a lot of fun on a lot of drugs. If you were like so much like on, I don't want to name the drugs, but there's shit you can do that you'll have fun with that.
I understand.
Forgive me, people. I'm not like I haven't experimented or anything, but I can just imagine. You know, that's all I'm saying.
I think he did. I think he did some things. I think he did some strange things for some strange change. But that's a Twiggy.
What's going on over here?
I don't understand what that is. Hold on.
That's just upsetting.
I don't. What?
It looks like a broom. To clean what? Because of the angle of it? I guess it's the cut.
What? It's like, oh, okay. We're gonna have to pass that one. I'm actually at a loss. I don't know what to do with that. It
looks like it's meant to clean like a large animal, like an elephant.
Almost like an elephant butt brush. But I didn't want to say that. But I said it. So here we are, and we're gonna try to get past this. We're gonna try to move on. We're gonna try to grow as people, you know. And
are those underwear gloves?
As we talk about the underwear gloves, we're gonna be new people. We're gonna
keep your hands.
We're gonna stay
chafing.
We're gonna stay motivated. Yeah, like
I guess if your fingers chafing, ladies and gentlemen.
You never had ashy knuckles?
Tighty whities on between your knuckles.
You never had it, but been in that state where you had ashy knuckles and you just didn't want anybody to find out. Here's the handy pants. Handy pants. That's what they are. What do you want me to do? Like,
I don't know. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. Well, and she's trying to sell it.
Yeah, well,
she's really trying to sell it. It's like
trying.
For what?
It's almost like trying to sell a cubic zirconia.
I'd rather see the Bernie mittens, the Bernies. The good old pair of Bernies will look better.
Yeah, exactly. It's like at this point, like it's like selling a cubic zirconia in the middle of Brooklyn. It's like
Word.
Everybody and their mama like, man, that's just fake. It's like, what you do with that fake jewelry, cuz? So we can jump a little bit further to, I would call it pottery. I don't think it would be a good drinking apparatus.
Like, maybe for like toddlers, I could see them like picking it up like this, kind of like, and then bringing it to their face. But it's like one-sided.
But then you picking it up like you.
It's or like you can like tuck like your thumb in there, right?
You about to do some pull-ups
some
and
weird
shit.
shit.
Like, oh, I need that juice, cuz.
Yeah, I know.
Need that juice strong, man.
It looks good for like picking up soup. Like he's just kind of like dive it in there.
Or one of those buckets that they have.
All they did was make the handle from vertical to horizontal, right?
One of those buckets that they have for fire helicopters. So they just dip it in the water and they just come. We're gonna be there in a second. We're gonna come.
Oh yeah.
Dump this big ass bucket over you.
Damn, Cali. I'm sorry.
Sorry. But hey, like we can only do but so much. Brush fires are very important, so make sure you're not smoking around any forests.
It's so many different directions it could come from, right? But,
we are coming from different directions, but we're talking about technology at the moment.
Yeah.
We just want you to know that we love you. And if you don't know that, now you know. No.
Wait, what? That looks like an accident or a headache.
So it started out as a lazy project, but it actually turned out into be more work, if you believe that.
Kind of.
You're looking at the same thing I'm looking at, so it's actually more work if you're really thinking about this.
It is. Like, it doesn't even seem anatomically like feasible. Like, why would you twist your right foot all the way forward to get a good brush? Honestly, you should put that broom on the back of the heel.
You're just completely you're just completely destroying the ankle.
I need to reach out to these people.
You're taking the whole leg in a vertical motion that is really not ready for. So you just got to be careful about the rotation.
I keep staring at her socks though. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like them.
Hey man, if you ain't been to the hospital. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about them socks.
Why.
Them socks
Yo,
is
you
pimping,
nailed it. You nailed it.
Them socks is pimping, bruh.
It's a hospital socks.
Better get you some hospital socks, bro. You better get on it. You better get on it. Yeah, I said it. Get on it. You gotta get down on it. Say it again now. And this is a very clever idea if you wanna lose your tools.
Is it a wooden chainsaw?
It's a wooden
pattern.
It's a wooden pattern. Hacksaw, they would call it.
I said chainsaw. Excuse me, people.
I'm not sure two definitions.
Handsaw. It's a handsaw.
Handsaw. There we go. So I knew somebody in the comments would have been like, "What the fucking handsaw?"
Yeah.
So throw it in there. Get mad. I don't. I want to see the comments. How am I gonna say it back? Say something back if you don't.
Okay, so it has. I mean, but why? Like, what's the point? It's gonna get worn. It's gonna get it's gonna.
So you think the paint job is gonna wear off?
Yeah, where the teeth is. I think so.
Oh, the teeth one.
Yeah. Like around that paint area, it's gonna come up all the way up.
Yeah, it's gonna get weird after that.
It's gonna get worn for sure.
It's gonna be a toothless.
It's gonna be all that friction between wood and whatever you cut in.
Oh well, now you're just taking it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
That I'm not ready to go to yet. So we're gonna change the subject back to pottery.
All right. If you want a cup you can never drink from.
Well.
This is like straight up asbestos. Or asbestos, depending on the part of the country you're from.
If you wanted a rug from the 60s that was straight shag, this is the cup for you. You can't drink out of it. It's just an ornament. Like,
you could probably take Jello shots off of this, right?
No, don't. don't drink out of it. That is more for, hey, look at my shag cup. Hey, like the way it feel. No,
I mean, you can
don't
do
drink
shit
out of
with
that.
Right?
Don't drink out of that.
Do like a fondue.
You'll be done. You'll be fondue. I am fondue.
Fondue funded. Hey,
I fondue. Now I'm fondue. I'm not going to make it.
Why so many numbers?
See now that just took it to another direction because they're giving people a speedometer now for their wrists.
How's that work?
Is that a temperature gauge or a speedometer? Like I'm not even sure.
I just see numbers. Oh, I gotta close up again.
It's actually I'm not sure if it's a speedometer or a temperature gauge. But it kind of looks like
still don't know what that is.
It kind of looks like a speedometer.
Guys, if you can figure out what kind of proportions, fractions, or whatever you want to call it. just help us figure this out. What's happening in this one?
I understand, but hopefully it's not to kill you. that's the long and short of it.
Okay.
And
I saw something like this where the guy was running and the machine was feeding him tomatoes. And this is just as weird. Now, I know I sounded really interested in that, and I was because of the oddness of it.
Okay. So I understand about emotions. Don't Leo, I get that. I get it.
I'm a Cancer. So.
This is not necessary. Like if you cry this much, or if your face leaks to a degree where you need toilet paper strapped to the crown of your head, that's a problem, buddy. Just like no one on the planet should cry that much.
Shouldn't that be like a waist belt?
Yes. Yes. It should be like a bat utility belt. Like you should have it on your waist. Maybe
swing it to the back when you need it.
If you wear a book bag, like it pops out of the strap or something. Like something to where it's not. You're not wearing it like you're king of the potties or queen of the toilettes. So, people, I understand. You got to start somewhere, but please. You are the captain. You can do this.
I don't even know what to make of this. Like, I'm just staring at it, and I can't think of any other use. Even though that what it's showing is useless. Like, you could just reach out and grab one.
True. And I understand. It's been times that haven't had the chance to have tissues or any relief of that nature, and I was forced to go to like corner stores and be like, yo, let me get a couple napkins and burn the hell out of my nose. But in this aspect, you get the full choice of whatever tissue that you're comfortable with, so you don't have to be so uncomfortable next time. So if you were a Naruto fan like I am, and you just didn't care about the rain, these are the boots for you.
They look like regular rain boots. Is there anything different about them?
They do look like regular rain boots, but if you were a Naruto fan like I am, you would notice a small difference in these rain boots.
What, the toe tips?
There are no toe tips whatsoever.
They're open?
So what kind of rain boots have no toe tips?
Oh, I mean...
It's like, how much water are they keeping out?
None.
You explain that to me. But okay. Everybody's entitled.
Sounds like you can scoop up a lot of water.
That does sound like that, but who's to know?
Okay.
Who's a genius?
Odd.
We don't know nothing. So until you're definite about this decision that you're making, I'm going to stay a hardcore Naruto fan. I'm not going to have my toes out because I'm not one of those people. But I'm gonna support it to death. But if you're a scuba diver that wants to be on the prowl, wet or dry, land or sea, this is the property or the product for you.
It's like a catfish walk. But
it's definitely a challenge. Challenge.
Yeah.
So just watch.
How you think those heels are gonna do in the sand when you're walking into the water?
They are not going to do very, very great. I will.
Guys, I think this is a great idea, and if you do get this, please record yourself.
Please, we would like. Don't send. You can't legally send it to us, so we'll find it.
We'll look.
Yeah, just make sure to videotape it. We'll handle the rest. If you know what I'm talking about. So, and when you're trying to look stylish, that's all that matters. So this is actually a productive idea.
What's that?
It's actually a productive idea. It's giving you the chance to hit 3 keys simultaneously. no matter what range on the keyboard. So you have full range to hit 3 keys simultaneously.
Okay.
If that's your need.
Yeah, I can see some people needing this. Maybe if they're like an amputee. Forgive me for like bringing that up, but that doesn't seem too out of far reach.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I feel like it still was a poor choice of words. Forgive me.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
It's like, not everybody is me, but
yeah, that's why I felt like you were gonna. I felt a giggle coming or something.
you didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I was worried.
So I'm just saying, like, some people, everybody has their opinion about everything. So I just want everybody to be happy and comfortable where we are in their own skin and what we're talking about. So
always and forever, bro.
Just like us, the partners that we are, if we get so wasted that we're sharing a beer this close, that we indefinitely are either best friends or having sex with each other at some point.
Seems like that should be a thicker line.
Seems like a big jump,
It
right?
should be a thicker line than the way you just made it seem.
I know it seems like a big jump, but sharing is caring.
When you are pretty intimate. I mean, you would think that right in between will be a little further away, but it feels like your head's gonna turn and you will spill drinks on your sides.
It does. It does feel like a design flaw, but you just have to be in that rotation. You got to
be cool to make like a whole roll of drinks of this, like a whole bar long table roll of drinks.
Just like if you were jumping in a double dutch match, like you have to be ready for it. You be like 1 and a 2 and a 3, and y'all both drink. You know, like if you can't spill it on each other if you're ready.
Yeah, it's the timing, I guess so. But it's just a little further apart. Like double dutch shots, it gives you respectable space.
That's true.
I'm just saying, I could picture this. Mm-hmm. Like on a whole bar stool, like with a bunch of people, like 5 of them trying to like chug it all at the same time, and it's all connected. So like the first guy, first and the last guy picks it up at the far end, and they all pick it up and they pull back, and everybody's got to start chugging. They ain't gonna put it down until everybody's done.
But still, the design of it is like as soon as you start to tilt, the other one is already
another weird one that we
decide
to take serious.
I understand, but we love what we do, and we sometimes we do things.
That helps us research.
Research is good for you. But if I was playing a game of table tennis, this will be my handicap. That's what I would like to go for. I would I'm saying I would play with a racket like this, and I would still win.
Okay. Well, I mean, if like it would be a pain in the ass for the other player, right? Like if the ball hits the edges of that opening, that's just gonna go everywhere.
It's definitely gonna go another direction. But that's see, he gave up my secret. Damn it. Gave up my secret. So all right, being that he gave it up, if you stick to the corners of the pad, like he said, and not the middle, you can force it to go in different directions.
Yeah,
but if you angle it, you can pick the direction. It doesn't have to be a mystery.
It's true. It's a flick of the wrist.
So in comedy, you have reality.
A flick of the wrist. Okay, sorry, got carried away.
And back on the scene, here we go. I'm not gonna point any fingers, but if I was a professional ping pong player, that's what I would do. But it actually exists. It actually exists in some countries. Toothpaste candy.
That's disgusting.
Yes. There's candy that's actual toothpaste. You can put it in your mouth like a peppermint and start brushing.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You're not supposed to. I don't think you're supposed to swallow it, but
yeah,
they said it's safe to swallow it, like because it's candy, But it's still some form of toothpaste. So, I guess they're trying to take
that concept a little further.
A concept from the astronauts, because the astronauts are supposed to swallow, their own toothpaste and everything up there, because there's really no way to deal with that up there in space. But you got to learn from what we're doing. I'm sorry, I just got confused. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at.
Is that a box? Is that?
I was gonna say the Hellraiser box, but it doesn't have enough puzzles on it.
Whoa, boy.
So I'm not exactly sure what this is. I'm sorry.
Jeez, that looks secure.
It, hey man, if you got your condoms in there, that explains why you got 5 kids. It's like we're still not even sure what it is, but well, I guess we'll keep moving on. And once again, if you're a big drinker and also an art fan, I don't suggest this glass because your dress and or suits will be very ruined.
Don't do it.
Please.
Don't put your dick in that.
Don't. What? Don't just, all right. Just listen to Twigs. Listen to him. I don't even know what to say to that. Just listen to him. It's like, he knows what he's talking about.
I guess you get no fumes from this, right? Just to move on.
Well, okay. if you're a smoker,
okay,
it would have to be in the daylight because this rather smart invention actually doesn't work unless you have some type of solar power or the strongest flashlight on the planet.
What about nighttime? Do you like put a flashlight into that? Or laser?
Like I just said, the strongest flashlight in the world would simulate the.
I'm just staring at it because I'm like.
I understand, but
okay.
If you,
I don't know if that'll work.
Maybe give it a couple hours. You're
gonna be pulling on that shit for hours.
I guess if you're desperate, your lungs will pop. You're trying to get some smoke out of there, but at the end of the day, it's another useless invention. Like
this looks like an accident.
It probably was, but
no, to hurt yourself.
Useless invention. So if you're making anything hot in this type of cup, not a good job.
I'm quietly.
Not unless you got the mittens. What, Bernie? Unless you got them Bernie mittens, you got. That's the only way you can have fun and pleasure with this cup.
Yeah, that's true. You need a pair of Bernies to hold these.
You need a pair of Bernies. You got to get those. They're a lifesaver. They keep you warm in the winter. They keep your hands real covered and snug.
I
actually think this is a metaphor for life. Tell you the truth.
I feel like the only. I wish it could be mean.
You got
me. I'm gonna get killed for saying this, but like, fuck, I hate myself. I'm just picturing and giving this to a bunch of senior citizens and watching them go crazy.
How are you gonna? The water's not going in. The water's not going in.
Oh God.
So
it keeps going back into the pot. This is completely useless.
Back in my day, we just put the water in our hands and just flick it at whatever we needed.
Oh, goodness.
That we made our plants grow with fighting and sweat. So some people have it. Some people have interesting ideas, and they actually work out for the better. It's just that they don't look great at the time. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna have the bomb goatee once he's finished with that. It's just like that goatee is gonna be off the chain.
It looks like Bane.
Yes, Batman. I've been sent here to shave, so you can know the power of an 8-razor shave.
What are you saying to me?
Where is Alfred? Where is he?
What are you saying to me?
Do you have a lozenge? I need a hose. Where's Robin?
I'm over here, Batman.
Wrong movie, asshole.
Oh, shit.
Wrong movie, asshole. So, after we get back to what we were talking about, for another round for these ladies out here that want to keep their shoes
Don't
nice
you hate the sticky feeling you get between your shoes when the rain's outside? And when you have an umbrella and you just kick your foot forward in front of your small umbrella and the water leaks in?
You ever wanted to know what it felt like to have a completely wet foot but dry toes? These are the shoes for you. They're umbrella shoes.
Umbrella-able.
Umbra heels.
Umbra heels.
They're umbra heels.
Umbra toes.
Two
Umbrafoots.
shield tootsies.
Oh no.
So I'm sorry. That's all I got. I can't. It's just my brain hurty. It's like I can't put so many muscles into it. It's really not good for you. It's not good for me. It's stressful for all of us. But this seems like a
quick way to heat up your phone.
It seems like a very short attempt of an extender. It's like, oh man, I wish I had a longer plug. I got one for you. It's like I can't.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't. It's like you really expect me to use this as an extender?
It's like mildly infuriating.
It is. It's
like, why?
It's
they did it to get this reaction.
It's kind of depressing, actually.
Kind of. Like this is the picture of depression.
It is. It's a
I don't know if that's true, and I'm sorry, guys, if anybody out there. Like,
I think it is. It's lonely. It's so small. Like I'm pretty sure this is how some ladies feel about some certain relationships. So I'm not gonna point any fingers. But in this situation, I'm not even sure what that is.
It looks like it's supposed like an uncut block to make forks with.
An uncut block to make forks with. It looks like
it's in the process and they stopped.
It looks like they tried to do a 3D movie and was just like, you know what? The budget is just not in the cards. So they just had the fork, you know?
I don't know.
It's a good attempt. I appreciate the effort.
Imagine putting that in your face.
Oh man, it would be very uncomfortable. I would tell you that. I can't even say it would hurt, but it would be very uncomfortable.
Good shit. For the 007 fan out there of 1969.
But if you ever had thoughts of having a falcon strapped to your arm, this is a great deal for you.
I'm like picturing the fucking bird on the video. That's my falcon. So arm.
This is the great great feel. I mean, this is the great machine for you because it gives you the same weight and feeling of a falcon, but the versatility. Shut the fuck up. The versatility and the
oh shit,
the memory space of a computer. So you have the best of both worlds.
People won't mislead you ever. You just trust us.
Oh, but seriously, it's an interesting invention. I'll give it that. It's a good idea. It's just it wasn't presented the best.
Yeah. Is that a salad? Is that a chicken salad in his last arm? Why did I ignore it? My brain was protecting itself, clearly. Because you kept doing that. The first one is a freak. The last one's a meal. Oh it's God. A fucking meal. It's
see, you see the details, the little details that God. You don't catch. You gotta look at it.
Okay.
So if you ever wanted to know what it was like to have the weight of a falcon chill on your arm in the drive of a computer, then you came to the right place with what's the name of that shit?
iArm.
With iArm.
Or eArm, depending what country you're from.
With yarn. With yarn.
Oh, I like how it says front and then it says back.
With yarn.
Front, like is it like a swivel?
Yeah, you can move it around.
Okay.
So if you have a GPS and or
oh no, he's driving with that shit on the other box? Why am I so slow? He's driving with that on the other box?
What?
There's so much to reveal in this.
See, we're catching up together. we're all learning something.
Holy
so if you've seen it before, Twig seen it, make sure you put it in that comments. I want to see these comments.
My head
I gotta see them because you guys are fronting. You're fronting on the comments here.
Oh man, yeah, that's right. That's always correct.
So,
shit.
So that it's it's just something to think about.
Oh boy, that was fun.
You know,
Oh,
that was amazing.
so we recognize a lot of those with like Photoshop pictures, probably concept art, or maybe
Yeah.
they were just meant to be silly. But yeah,
Yes.
they definitely were fun
Very,
for the
very
most
much,
part.
very much. And I hope you all had a good laugh with that because we did. We had a great laugh with that.
Nice time.
And I'm pretty sure you had like, look at these motherfuckers having too much fun.
No,
It's
that's what life's about,
but
right?
yeah, you gotta have fun where you can have it, and we want you to have fun with us, but we don't want to say it weirdly like I just did. So, just get in here, man.
Yeah, but
Just-
like always, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, before anything else. Why?
He right.
You know?
So thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for commenting. Thank you all
seriously.
for liking.
And all the love that's been given, very little means all the much, everything to us right now. So seriously, thank you.
Small disclaimer. Not sure if anybody is familiar with YouTube, but the subscribers that we have so far, please, or anybody that's new to the channel, in subscribing, leave a comment, leave a like, because that let us know you are directly, because we're gonna start having a lot of giveaways soon. We're gonna be giving out t-shirts. We're gonna be doing like a lot of music events. So we're gonna need to know who you are, in order to have you participate with us. So make sure you like, you leave a comment. Like if you're gonna subscribe, we really appreciate it. We think you're at the bottom of our heart, but you have to like and you have to leave a comment to be counted.
Like if you like it.
I want you to get a shirt. I want
That's
you
true.
to get in on this.
We'll show you guys the designs coming up soon. We're gonna keep you guys posted. Of course, any subjects that you spoke about. If you guys come along the ride, we really hope you do. If there's any of these things that come forth that like one of the topics or any particular things that we have said and done that you think would be a great idea for a shirt design, let us know. We'll get our artists on it and produce it and put it out there for you. And like my boy Shady here was saying, excuse me, a little excited, but my boy here Shady was saying, we'll get that out there, and we definitely want to do some giveaways. That's definitely in our plans. So thank you for coming along on the ride with us as we proceed, and we're hoping that that you guys can definitely benefit from this as much as we appreciate doing this.
And we didn't forget about the last video. We saw the comments. There has been a couple of suggestions for the voice that Young Twiggers has tried to attempt to do. Unfortunately, a couple of the answers that we got were not the right answer. We're still waiting for the right answer. So when you're able to put in those comments the right answer, and you're gonna hit them again with it, or we
for sure. We just need some votes on them. We got they're all like kind of unanimous. Basically, a few on one country, or a few on this country, but never there's never been multiple on a particular one. So pretty much they're all kind of like balancing out. I promise, I am definitely using this as an excuse to delay this, but
at the end of month,
if you don't want me to use excuses,
at the end of month of February, Ivan will make sure that we have final answer of what voice Twiggers was trying to do. We're not going to bullcrap you. We're not going to give you Borkervosh. We're going to give you nothing but facts. Okay? But it is at end of February. It is not right in this episode. So thank you all for coming. Ivan thanks you. Stable Shady up in the building. And I'm telling you, this is F'd Up Radio.
Yo, USA, I love you. New York especially. Have a good night. This is Twigs Rivera, y'all.
And I'm Stable Shady, and thank you all for coming, and we'll see you on the next one.
Take care, y'all.